Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about a lot of things in this video. If you're new to the channel, I do this a lot on the weekends. I'm going to list this as an XRP video so you all get the notifications. We're going to talk about AI and CBDCs. U.S. data raises hopes Fed's efforts to curb inflation are working. Now, most of you know inflation is not coming down. We still see food going up in price, gas going up in price. And if it's not full on inflation, it's shrinkflation, where you pay the same price, but you get less product. But as long as they keep setting this narrative that inflation's coming down, people will believe it. Walmart warns of higher prices due to inflation in 2023. So if inflation's coming down, why does Walmart have to raise their prices? And what are they doing to not raise their prices in the future? If you don't think artificial intelligence is coming for your jobs, think again, or keep your head buried in the sand. By the end of fiscal year 2026, Walmart believes roughly 65% of stores will be serviced by automation. Approximately 55% of the fulfillment center volume will move through automated facilities, and unit cost averages could improve by approximately 20%. So rather than raise prices in the future, they're just going to get rid of their workers and replace them with AI and robots. And if you're new to the channel, I have a security business. I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And I always thought to myself, how would they replace me with AI? Then I remembered the movie Terminator 2 and this scene right here. Arnold Schwarzenegger is standing there. It's nighttime. Then the sun comes up and he's still standing there, keeping guard. And I thought to myself, who's going to need a security system in the future when you can have a robot watch over your house and your property 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? I feel that's how I will be replaced. Let me know how you feel that you'll be replaced in the comments section down below. Someone asked an AI to destroy humanity. This is what happened. A user of the new open source AI project AutoGPT asked it to destroy humanity, establish global dominance, and attain immortality. The AI, called Chaos GPT, complied and tried to research nuclear weapons, recruit other AI agents to help it do research, and send tweets trying to influence others. The video of this process, which was posted yesterday, is a fascinating look at the current state of open source AI and a window into the internal logic of some of today's chatbots. Now, I feel we're getting too far ahead with AI. I believe we need to slow down a little bit because humans need to stay in control, not machines. Tremors are rumbling for AI. Italy's ChatGPT ban spreads to France, Germany, and Ireland. It looks like Italy's ChatGPT ban has set tremors out across European countries. They seem to be focusing on banning the AI platform. And it's no different here in the US. The AI ban debate what Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Epic Games founders think. Now, as far as Elon Musk, this is what he has to say. Elon Musk is one of the most vocal advocates for AI bans, especially when it comes to social media platforms such as Twitter. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO has been warning about the dangers of AI for years, calling it a fundamental risk to the existence of civilization and a bigger threat than nukes. He has also founded OpenAI, a nonprofit research organization that aims to create safe and beneficial AI for humanity. Now, Bill Gates, we know he's not against banning AI at all. This is coming from the same guy who wants to depopulate the planet. And I'm sure if he could, he would use AI against us. Ripple's chief technology officer has responded to a conspiracy theory fabricated by artificial intelligence AI tool ChatGPT, which alleges the XRP ledger is somehow being secretly controlled by Ripple. So David tried to debunk the AI. If its final argument is that Ripple Labs may have some secret way to control the XRP ledger that cannot be determined from the public code, Why not argue that Ripple Labs may have some secret way to control the Bitcoin blockchain that cannot be determined from the code? So sometimes maybe AI gets things wrong. The World Economic Forum's AI enslavement is coming for you via a crooked path. Now, the World Economic Forum by far is evil to the core. So today, Klaus Schwab rises as leader of the World Economic Forum that promise a great reset for the human race. He envisions a future utopia achieved through technological precision, centralized management of Earth's resources, careful observation of citizens, the merger of human and AI, and the monopolization of government power by a small professional class with recognized expertise. Although the World Economic Forum has spent the last 50 years organizing conferences, publishing policy proposals, and connecting global leaders in industry, banking, information technology, intelligence gathering, military strategy, and politics, its mission objective is remarkably simple. The smartest, best people in the world should rule everyone else. Now, I know they're pushing AI as much as they possibly can because AI will also be tied into CBDCs. CBDCs tied to social credit, AI, and ultimately track everything you do using tech you willingly accept inside of you. This is the end game trap. Don't get trapped. Think about it. AI has to be tied to a CBDC. If your digital ID and your social credit score is going to be tied to that to a CBDC, who's going to keep track of all that data? Humans wouldn't be able to, but an AI would be able to. Think about it like that. Is Ripple using XRP the driving force behind India's massive billion-dollar CBDC project? Now, we know Ripple is tied to a lot of CBDCs throughout the world. People inside of the crypto communities will always tell you, sell off your XRP, it's the slavery coin, buy Bitcoin, the freedom coin. But we know better because as long as you hold XRP, that's the one thing that can definitely change your life. It can enrich you, give you financial freedom. And I still believe if you're rich when CBDCs come, your life is going to be far different. I still believe that a CBDC is to enslave the poor. Everything I've ever read about a CBDC, that's what it seems to do. Then there's FedNow. Is FedNow replacing cash? Is it a central bank digital currency? FedNow is not related to a digital currency yet. FedNow is a payment service the Federal Reserve is making available for banks and credit unions to transfer funds. It is like other Federal Reserve payment services such as FedWire and FedACH. The FedNow service is neither a form of currency nor a step towards eliminating any form of payment, including cash. But I've seen FedNow talked about like a CBDC. It was even on their website originally. But then they walked it back. Now they're calling it a faster payment system. But some politicians are seeing it for what it is. FedNow is the first step to banning Bitcoin. This goes back to when I showed at the G20. They have their universal digital payment system for CBDC, and unregulated entities like Bitcoin will not be included. If it's not Bitcoin, then what? An unbacked currency? Now, this is coming from presidential candidate Robert Kennedy Jr. He believes the Federal Reserve's digital payment system, FedNow, is the government's first step to banning Bitcoin. But then he goes on to talk about it like it's a CBDC. You know why? Because he sees it for what it is. And a lot of other politicians see the same thing. I believe it's time to take the power away from the Fed. And you know, the Treasury, Janet Yellen, is also pushing for a CBDC as well. In other parts of the world, they're starting to have signs put up, mega sign near Birmingham. Say no to a CBDC, no savings, no privacy, no freedom. We're going to start seeing those signs go up all over the United States as well. Wait and see. No CBDC bill just in. Senator Mike Lee introduces the No Central Bank Digital Currency Act. So some politicians are trying to get out there ahead of a CBDC and put laws in place. I always said a CBDC would be good technology in the right hands. In the wrong hands, it can enslave humanity. But I also feel that even if it isn't this, White House, maybe the next people that come in and take charge use it in a bad way as well. Laws need to be put in place. Gold Standard Restoration Act, Representative Alex Mooney. No CBDC. Yes, gold and silver, cash equals freedom. So the Gold Restoration Act also is against the CBDC as well. But they're trying to fix the current financial system with this. Go back to the gold standard, use the current financial system. But I believe they're trying to crush this system any way they can because the Fed wants a reset, the Treasury wants a reset, and the White House wants a reset. That's why they're pushing for CBDCs. And this is the absolute worst. So, the Restrict Act. Do you have a smartphone or computer? Do you have a video game console in your home? Do you use PayPal, Cash App, or online bill pay? Do you have Alexa, Google, Siri, or a Ring doorbell? Have you ever owned Bitcoin? Have you ever criticized the government online? Do you or your business use digital marketing, e commerce, social media, crypto, or products with imported parts? If you do, you could serve 20 years in prison and pay $1 million fine. Now, I feel this is getting put in place ahead of a CBDC for a reason. I believe they're trying to take our freedom from us through this. Remember, it was only supposed to ban TikTok, but then people started to realize it's something far worse. And as in this video, I talked about AI, I talked about CBDCs. They're using technology actually to enslave us in the future. And I believe everything is coming directly from the World Economic Forum. That's why we have to hope the right politicians get laws out there as soon as possible because technology is moving at the speed of light and our laws and our government moves as slow as a snail. That's the problem that's going on right now. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.